Hey, single queen. Hey, single queens. This is Desmond Booker. I am a Christian dating and relationship coach, helping successful queens go from single to successfully dating. You're seeing success in your life. Now it's time to see success in your love life. And we are so glad to be jumping on tonight. Monday Night Live, Queens. Thank you for joining us. Our Facebook group, Queens Don't Settle. We have you on IG, Desmond Booker 5. And we also are live on YouTube at Desmond Booker 5. Thank you for liking and subscribing on YouTube and even sharing this. Tonight, we have a great Monday Night Live, and I'm excited, as always, about our Monday Night Live. I had a question, and it's about online dating. And so we're going to look at online dating apps, all of that tonight. It was a question that was asked. Somebody wanted me to do a Monday Night Live about that. And so that's what we're going to do. Whatever you guys ask, I try to help you guys as much as I can in what you're asking. So if you have a topic or anything that you're wanting to talk about, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can comment below on this video, and I will answer those questions or anything like that. Great to see you guys jumping on. Thank you for joining us, Monday Night Live. Let's get into it. Online dating. Now, honestly, I could spend so much time talking about online dating, about your profile picture. I mean, it's just so much to cover. So that's why if I don't cover something that you want me to talk about online dating, or if there's something else that you want me to cover about online dating, let me know, okay? The first thing that I want to say about online dating and dating apps, even, meeting somebody on Facebook, meeting somebody on Instagram, on LinkedIn, they have the WhatsApp. There's so many ways to meet people. One of the things that you'll know about me, and I'll keep saying it, is that I'm inspired. So whatever I do, I'm inspired to do it. And so I'm spirit-led, right? I'm spirit-led. And so if I feel like doing something, I'll do that, okay? And so the reason why I'm saying that is because that is what I teach. I believe that the person that you're praying for, the person that you're desiring to be with, I believe that if you really just let go and allow the process to take you to that person, and that process will bring that person to you. Okay. The issue is we're overthinking it, right? We don't like this, we don't like that. So inspiration will, and so I'm saying that because you may feel inspired to get on Facebook dating app, or you may feel inspired to try one of the other ones. Somebody may be in your DMs. You may feel inspired, to respond to them, right? So I'm saying it because, well, what if I don't feel inspired? Well, if you don't feel inspired to do something, there's nothing wrong with trying something, okay? So first of all, are you inspired? Are you inspired to, we talked about this last week. This is going to be very good. We talked about this last week because it bleeds in over to what I'm saying. One of the things, and I really truly be honest with you, Queens, one of the real main reasons why you're still single is because you're not open. I'm just going to be honest with you. And we talked about this last week, and I put a couple of reels about this. Being open. If you're not open, and what do I mean by being open? You're open to how it's going to happen or what's going to happen. You're going to cause things that you're thinking too much. I don't want to meet him this way. I don't want to meet him that way. I don't know who I want to meet. I don't know. You got too much going on. You're not open. And so when you're not open and you're not specific, then that's when it causes you not to be, again, inspired. Okay? If I was to even ask you, is looking at 2025, could you see yourself in a relationship in 2025? Could you see yourself in a married in 20? Oh, married, no, I have to get to know somebody. Again, how open are you? Okay? When you begin to just get out of the way, and there's that quote, let go and let God. When you just simply get out of the way, okay, and you become open to it. I would never online date, or I would never, I want to meet my person natural. You're not open to the process. Not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying when you have just a fixed mind of it has to be this way, you don't allow God to be able to instruct you, order your steps. Okay, you don't allow things to happen. Okay, when you really truly have an openness to however it happens, whenever it happens, and I'm not really connected to it, guess what begins to happen? Things just begin to fall into place. I'm telling you, things just begin to fall into place. You may feel led to go to the store. You may feel led to check your DMs, and there he is. You may be, somebody been asking you out, and you really kind of didn't really want to talk to them, but then all of these things begin to happen, and that's what I'm saying. You getting on here is a sign, right? You getting on here is a sign. You're connecting with me, your favorite dating and relationship coach, right? It's a sign, but you got to stop overthinking it. Some people, I would never get no dating and relationship coach. I have God, right? Okay, we all have God. But even in the midst of it, what basketball player, football player don't have a coach? Think about it, in the pros, right? So I'm saying we got to stop being so fixed-minded, closed-minded. And we have to open ourselves, okay? Open yourselves. That's the first thing that I want. Are you open to receiving the man that you're desiring to come any type of way? He may be online, okay? So if you're online, and then number two, online dating, I want you to think about this. Many of you are shy. Many of you are not as confident. Don't get online dating. Please don't do online dating and you're not confident. Because what's going to happen is that just like in person, people pick up energy. It happens the same way in online, right? So you're not confident. Guess what? It's going to be dictated in your profile picture. You may in fact, and I'm not going to go through this, but you have to have the right profile picture up there. You have to have the right professional pictures. They say put all this. And some of you are listening to me and will have already done this. Got the right professional profile picture up there. Will have the right verbiage, right description, everything. And it's like, how can I'm matching this person who got somebody and I've copied her, but here I am still dangling and nobody's hitting my. It's not, because again, it's not that profile, quote unquote profile. It's you. Because why? Because it's the energy that you're putting out there. Okay. And that's why I said it doesn't matter if you meet him in a store or if you meet him online. It's the same person. You're the same person. And so if you're not confident in person, that man can feel that. And if you're not confident online, that person can still feel that, right? If you're hurting. And I tell you all the time, definitely get off of online. Definitely don't be doing online dating, trying to get over somebody, right? Trying to get over somebody, trying to go through a healing process. I'm not going to get connected to them, but I just want to get over him, and I just want to get to talking to people and getting to know some people. That's dangerous, because so many people have tried that. So many people have said, I just want to get to know them, and guess what? Found themselves in a relationship that they shouldn't have been in, right? How did this happen? I got to cut him off, but he's been there for you emotionally, and now you have to cut him off, okay? So I'm kind of giving you some do's and don'ts already, right? Got to be open, right? You have to be open to how you're meeting him. Quit putting a restriction on how you meet him. Be open. Be open. Don't get on online dating not feeling confident about yourself, not feeling confident about being online, not feeling confident about being in a relationship. Stay off of there, okay? Don't try to build confidence by dating people. I think I just said something right there. Because you're going to say, well, I'll build confidence in dating somebody. Okay. You know yourself. I'll just say it like that. You know you. That may work, that may not work. In my opinion, that does not work because why? Again, you're going to be attracting the wrong people. And they're going to be able to see if you have confidence or not. And if you don't have confidence, then that's why you're going to be manipulated. You're going to have those narcissistic people coming into your life because they're going to basically see all through that. And most likely you may even be online. You may pick up and get somebody who is not even who they are, right? They may not even be the right. They may end up ghosting you because confidence, and that's what you need is confidence. Okay, don't get on there if you're not healed. Okay, let's just talk about some real general do's and don'ts. How long are you going to be talking to this person online? How long are you going to go through? Again, if you have not gotten my dating questions, you definitely need my dating questions, and I'll be helping you more with online dating questions. But you're really needing to ask him some specific questions. If you're not asking the right questions, you're not going to get the right answers. Okay? I truly believe that if you meet somebody online and you guys really begin to hit it off, I truly believe that within at least that month, if not maybe, I would say within a month of your talking and stuff, you should be doing some video chatting. And this is important because when you're doing video chatting, then you can actually begin to see that person. Okay? Major red flag is that person does not want to video chat. That person does not want to video chat. Again, that person may be saying they don't have a phone or they don't. No, everybody, because why? Because you want to be able to see you want to match that voice, right, with who you're talking to. You want to make sure that it's the person. Now, again, people can play games. People can play so many games, and even in video chatting, but you can kind of get a sense, right, of who he is, okay? So video chat, I would say video chat. If that conversation is going on, should you be talking every day? I most likely would not be trying to talk to them every day, right? You got to leave some room because why? Because you don't want to get attached. Now, some of you will be talking because you can detach yourself, but you have to be careful because if you're talking to somebody every single day and you invest that time in somebody every single day and you're getting to know somebody every single day, you gotta pace yourself and not get, especially if you are a person who is attaches to somebody quickly. If you are attaching, you got to pace yourself, right? You got to pace yourself. And even for him, if he starts talking about this and talking about that, you got to pace yourself. You don't hardly even know who I am. You don't even know me. How can you have these feelings? Red flags, right? And so you want to take it slow as you're getting to know somebody online. It's really good because online is because you're not with that person where you actually are physically touching them, which brings in another thing, right? And so you don't want that element of it. So you got that. So that's a safeguard that you're not physically touching them, right? Holding hands and those type of things. And so that helps out with that online dating. Okay. This is why you can, again, and when I say build your confidence, I'm talking about you have confidence, but you may have confidence in yourself, but you don't have confidence in dating, right? And so if you don't have confidence in dating, it's okay to get online and starting to get to know somebody because that will build up confidence in dating, not confidence in yourself. You should not be online dating if you lack confidence in yourself. You should not even be meeting people in person if you have, because why? Because you need to be healed and you need to have confidence. You need to have confidence. This is why so many women get ran over. You need confidence. Okay? Ooh, I'm saying a lot tonight. Okay, so again, some do's and some don'ts. And again, you can come back and you can watch this. You can replay this of what I'm saying and just hear what I'm saying, okay? Because again, I'm inspired to share these things with you, okay? Now you've been talking to them. Now you want to meet. Now, sometimes you have to, again, know yourself. If you're in a city with somebody, you may want to talk to them for a couple of days. you may want to talk to them over the phone. Again, all this texting and all this going back and forth, you can do all of that writing, but honestly, if you're really busy, you're not going to have time to do all of that writing. Okay, I see some of your comments down here, so that's great. But if you're doing all that, no. Let's pick up the phone and let's talk. Okay. Again, red flag is if there are certain times that they, as you're getting to know each other, there's certain times that you can talk to them and certain times not. Maybe married, maybe in a relationship. Red flags. Okay. So you got to begin to do all this. I can't really share all of this. And what I'm even thinking about doing is even opening up a forum or some type that you can ask me questions while you're dating. And in fact, that is a part of my program, one of the things that I put in my program. But I may just start doing this on something to help you while you're going through this online dating or dating period. Okay? But not to get so convoluted, I just want to give you some do's and don'ts. Again, you want to begin to talk to them. You want to begin to talk to them over the phone. You want to begin to get that within that month as you're getting to know them. If things are going smoothly, you want to do some video chatting, right? You want to do some video chatting where you're talking to them and they're talking to you, right? Okay, if you're in the same city and what you really want to do, you met them and you want to go out for a cup of coffee, that's fine. Go out for a cup of coffee after you've engaged. Sometimes you don't want to do all these conversations. You don't want to really get to know. That's fine. You met, you've asked some general questions. You've gotten a little bit about them. Let's meet for coffee, right? You can meet them. You can meet them for coffee in a public place, Starbucks, those types of things is just fine. Again, just being cautious, being led, right? Being inspired to do these types of things. Okay, if you feel something is not right or something is, I need to, maybe let's not meet so quickly. Don't meet, right? Or you may even feel let's meet, and the reason why you need to meet is because he may not be the right person, or he may be, let's video chat, and he don't want to do it. And the reason why you want to do the video chat is because you feel led. Again, you're going to begin to get all these things coming. I got so much that I can give you, but in general, again, come back, because I don't want to think and sound like and feel like I'm rambling, but I'm giving you some information. Okay. So what you really want and what you really want to do is feel inspired. Don't be dating hurt. You want to build your confidence in yourself. Make sure that you already pretty much know, as you're getting to know this person, what information should you be sharing. Okay. Don't be going too deep into your personal information, right? You can be sharing some things, and as you're sharing, they too shall be sharing. He should be sharing. Now, again, get those dating questions that I put out there. But again, as you're opening yourself, he should be opening himself. Don't be sharing all your information and he's not sharing his information. Find out about his commitment. When is the last time he's been in a relationship? What happened in those relationships? Has he been married? All these questions need to come up, because you want to see if he is willing to be committed, right? If he's wanting, is he dating to be dating, or is he dating for commitment? Okay. So these are some things. Once you sit down and meet with them. Now, again, if you're talking to them, I guess the question would be, how long if we're not in the same city, then how should we meet up? Well, again, that's left up between how you guys want to meet up. But whenever somebody comes into your city, or somebody doesn't even want to meet you in person, red flag. If they're like maybe 25 minutes, let's just say you've been talking about a couple of months, and they don't want to fly into your city, or they don't want you to come into their city, red flag. If they always got to come where you are and you can't go to where they are, red flag. If they're not allowing you to know their family or their family history or whatever's going on, something's not right about that, red flag. Okay. So there are so many things that can be red flags that don't really seem and appear to be red flags. And again, you're dating with your head and not with your heart, not with your emotions. Okay. So those are the few things that the person asked me, wanted me to talk about. I believe, and meeting them when you're sitting down talking to them and having that conversation over dinner, over lunch. Nothing late, nothing at nighttime. You wanted to be out with people at nighttime that you're just first meeting. In the daytime, okay. Now even setting boundaries. You want to set some boundaries. Call me before this time, right? And watch how they regard you. I don't like being called that. You may have a pet name that you don't. People call you a pet name that you don't like. I don't like when people call me that. And then share that with them, what you like and what you don't like, and then begin to see if they take notice of what you like and if they would adhere to your boundaries. Red flags if they're not listening to your boundaries, right? Okay. Ooh, man, I covered a whole lot, didn't I? Let me see. I have somebody saying something on here in the DMs. I always think those guys are predators. I find it difficult being saved, sanctified, and Holy Ghost filled, baptized in Jesus' name, and desiring someone that checks all the boxes. My mind is open, but this is where I get stuck. This is where those dating apps limit me. And when the individual meet the best criteria, just continue my conversation with them. Yes, absolutely. That's good. Yeah, because again, the dating criteria. I was reading that off of our Facebook group. Queens Don't Settle. Great questions and great statement. When getting to know somebody, see, because you got the description box, and they have said certain things within the description, but what they said doesn't match of what they're saying to you in person, or if they're not saying it, it's really. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just not really good. Matching. You should match what you say. If you say it in the description, and let's just say you're a patient. In the description, they said that they're a patient, kind person, right? And as you're getting to know them, you see that they're not patient. Okay, they may say that they may love animals, and then you kind of like, okay, I see you love animals. Then they come back and say, no, I don't like animals. I have a dog. You have a dog. I don't like animals. You see how those things contradict. So yes, absolutely. Here's the thing that I want you guys to begin to really hear what I'm saying about this. As you're saved, Holy Ghost filled, right? If you really are praying about somebody coming into your life and you're open, you have to really begin to say, am I the right person? And I know you guys are going to hear me say this so many times. You cannot be the wrong person expecting the right person to come into your life, right? You can't, and again, this analogy that I use, you can't expect rain to come when you haven't dug some ditches. And that's a scripture from the Bible. But he says, dig the ditches and then the rain will come. You have to be the wife before the husband can show up. Okay? And so if you're the wife ready to receive him, the husband is going to show up. All this attraction, and that's why it doesn't matter if you meet him in person, you're going to attract the right person. Whether you meet him online, you're going to attract the right person. Whether somebody introduces you, whether you go to a singles conference, at that singles conference, you're going to meet the right person because you are the right person. Okay? So it all is contingent upon who you are. Okay? Now, I can be the right person, but again, there's so many nuances within that. Because being the right person, you can cook, you're kind, you're saved, you're all these things, but then at the same time you have some fear, or you have an expectation that this is not going to, that this relationship is not everybody that you meet. Your expectation is everybody that I meet is eventually going to ghost me. I can't find anybody serious. So you have that going on. So you're the right person, but your thought process is causing you, and as a man thinks in his heart, so is that person. So here you are being the right person, but then you have this belief that and expectation, belief and expectation, the same thing. You have this belief and expectation that this person is going to end up hurting you, or that you're going to put all this quality time into this person, and eventually you're going to find out that they were telling you lies, because everybody that you ever get to know, they always end up lying to you. Do you see how that is? So again, and that goes back to what we were talking about last week. I'm trying to help you go from single to successful today. It goes back to what I was saying. How can I be the right person, right? How can I be healed and I'm still single? It's for those very reasons, because you have underlining things that's going on. You would be amazed at how many queens go through my program, and I'm beginning to share some things with them. It starts from childhood, right? You have to get those things addressed, because if you don't, it's going to push away the person. Why do you think that you may be sabotaging relationships? You may be sabotaging the relationship. Do you not know how many queens I've talked to who know she's dating the wrong person, but she continues to see red flags and continue to date them? I will take that wrong. I would take her who is quote unquote ready for a right relationship. Go ahead and slide her over here and introduce her to somebody who I think will be a great fit. And guess what? She'll push the wrong one, the right one away, but she will allow and entertain the wrong one. Why? Because she is afraid of commitment, and she knows that this person she's dating is not going to commit. Okay? So much in that. So again, that's why I'm saying it's so much goes into dating online. Okay, dating online. So that's a great question, is that the description doesn't really match. I believe I touched all of what you were saying. Being open, and not having a close. I don't know how he's going to find me. I don't know where he is, but the right person is going to find me. I know it. And I'm open to meeting him however he comes. I'm focused on getting me right, me not being afraid, me not having the wrong expectations of what's going to happen, whether I'm expecting to meet the wrong person, whether I'm expecting for him to ghost me, or for him to hurt me, or for us to get to know each other and then he be somebody who's not real. I'm letting all of that stuff go. And it's more said than just that, right? We got to put the work in, right? I'm so tired of meeting these emotionally unavailable men. I'm so tired of meeting men who won't commit. But you're attracting them. Right? How is it that I can attract the wrong person in person, but then I'm online and I'm still attracting? Because you're the cause. You're the cause. You have to do deep work within yourself. Okay? I have given you guys a lot tonight. But I want you to not be frustrated about this. Let's make the process simple. There's a person for you. There's a person for you. In fact, there's several people for you. But you got to get out of the way and allow him to come however he comes. But are you going to be ready to draw the right person? Okay? So, I'm about to write myself a note, because I'm going to talk too much. But you have to be the right person. Okay? When you're the right person, ready to date, right? Ready for a relationship. Watch how fast he comes once you get all of this stuff cleared out. Okay? I can go on about this. I'm going to stop right there. But those are some do's and some don'ts. Those are some things about attracting him. Those are some things that you should be watching out for while you're online. And one of the things that you should get is maybe a Google number or some type of number. If you're online, don't give him, or maybe you have another phone or something, don't give him your real phone number, because again, if it doesn't work out, all you have to do, and I know some of you say, well, I'll just block. Well, you can do that too, but it's just better to have a Google number or some other number that they can reach you so it's not your personal number. And then while you're getting to know them and they're getting to know you, because that's what dating is, and then you don't have those issues if something comes up, right? You don't give your address and those type of things. I want to send you something. I want to mail you something, and no, I'm good right there. Because even you can give somebody your PO box number, right? You can give somebody a PO box number. They can trace that PO box number, and then they can find you. So you got to really be careful about personal information as you're getting to know somebody online. Okay, online. Check out his profile. Is his profile real? Is his profile real? Does his information find out something about on his profile and then quiz him about what you saw on his profile? Okay, that kind of like deters a whole lot of all this fraud, right? Of all this stuff. Never send any money, right? I better stop right there. All right, this has been excellent, excellent, excellent. If you have any more questions, if you want me to go deeper into this, let me know. Again, I'm here to help. Maybe you say, "Oh my goodness, you shared so much. Can I talk to you one-on-one about some situations?" Absolutely. You can talk to me one-on-one as well. All you have to do is get on my schedule. You can DM me in Instagram. I'm ready, and we can set a time for us to talk. If you're here on Facebook, all you have to do is just say, "I'm ready," and I'll know what you mean about that, and we'll set up something so we can talk over the phone. And if you're on YouTube, comment below, "I'm ready." Okay. Hopefully, this has helped you. And again, I want to see so many of you dating with success in 2025. I do. And so let's make that happen. All right. Remember, queens don't settle. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Great questions. And thank you guys. Have a great night. Remember, queens don't settle.